Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Leading Voice, channeling threads and whispers from your intuition. My name is Diana. I'm pretty sure I didn't say my name in the first video, but that's okay. That is not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you are here to listen to your own intuition. So just take a deep breath in and come closer. Welcome to this safe and colorful space where the new possibility is it's part of our structure. So just get yourself comfortable, and today I want to speak to you about juiciness, about pleasure, about creativity, and how these two are connected. And also, we are going to bring a little bit about our sexuality and how it is connected to these other things too, to our creativity and to the construction, the creation of our life in our own terms and desires. And how all of this it's connected with our authenticity, with who we truly are, beneath all the layers that were imposed by society, by family, by ourselves, by other situations and external situations and external people. So, yeah. So I'm going to share with you some poems that I channel directly from my own intuition and that I believe will bring you a message that is necessary to your present moment and that will inspire your action to transform, to change something right now in your life. So just get yourself comfortable in your own space, in your own environment where you are right now. Listen. Yes, and just grab some pillows. You can lay down and close your eyes and take a deep breath and prepare yourself, prepare your body to deeply listen to your intuition, because as long as I am reading and speaking to you, questions will arise. Key questions that will be important for your transformation. So I will start with this poem that it's called The Juicy Song of the Little Birds. I woke up in the early morning to the song of the little birds. They are passing by, visiting on their way to their final destination. I heard them far away, like it was a juicy dream. The birds, they are visiting me because they have something to tell me. They bring me a message. They come from the tropical juicy forest of my underworld. They know the truth. They bring the new. They bring creation. They bring new life. They cover death with a blanket of spring flowers. They bring new life. Here comes the flock. They bring their song. And it's like I am hearing my lover, the love of my life. It is like hearing the lost parts of myself. The birds are here, and so is the rebirth. And this message is about a life force, an energy, something that it's not visible to our eyes, only in the little things. For example, like spring. This kind of feeling, this kind of force that the spring brings to us, the little flowers, the brought back to life, the new life again, the rebirth. It's a force, it's an energy that also lives inside of you. And I know that you feel it. I know that you felt this energy along your life. And in this moment, I know that this feeling, this energy is now more intense in you. So that is a knowing inside of you that something big, something really transforming, something really great is coming alive. And it's going to change the life as you know right now. So just take a deep breath. Feeling and acknowledging these insights. So this is the kind of energy that make you feel alive, that bring you the information that you need to take your next step, to break old patterns, to build your own path, to walk your own path, to use your own voice, to say your own insights, to speak your own truth. This is the energy that will make you stand for what you came here to guard. You came here to this world to be a guardian of something, of the kind heart, to be the guardian of authenticity, to be the guardian of the truth, of the wild. And I know that you feel this force, this energy inside of you. So this is the time to reconnect with it. This is the time for you to allow this energy to flow through all your body. Just feel it. Feel it in your heart, in your belly. Feel in all your internal organs. Feel in your whole nervous system, in all your cells, how it is this energy for you. How does it come for you? How can you expand your capacity to feel it? Even if there is a discomfort in the beginning. Even if it is a discomfort because deep down you know you need to let go of old things for the new could come. But it's so worthy. Deep down you know this. Deep down, despite the fear, deep down despite the grief of letting go of who you are now to be who you are supposed to be. Despite all the guilt and all the shame, despite all the frustration, despite all the sadness, you know that is something more. And that if you attune to this energy, you will reach something greater. This is a strong and kind energy at the same time. It's fierce and soft. Just like the spring. So, next poem that I'm going to share with you is indeed, it's actually what you need to do in order for this energy to can act through you. And this poem is called Permission to Get Naked. This is your permission to get naked. I'm not talking about your clothes. I'm not talking about your body. I am talking about your soul. To get undressed of old beliefs, of old conditioning, of your old masks. These are your not self. All of the things that are not you, but you keep maintaining to feel safe. This is your permission to undress all of those and be free. So, in order for you to get naked like this, showing and sharing your truth and your authentic self, showing and sharing your weirdness, your quirks, you need a safe space. And you need to trust, which is what we talked about in the first episode. Trust. You need trust to unlock your soul magic. And for this, you need a safe space. And this safe space, it has to be constructed by you. It has to be built by you. So you could start with your material environment, like your home, and then the people that surround you, and then the places that you used to go, and analyze, feel, attune to your intuition, and understand what is that is not making these places safe to you. And this is necessary for you to get discomfortable. Because for changing things, for transforming things in your life, for evolving, you are going to need to feel the discomfort of your emotions, the discomfort of what you truly feel, the discomfort of what truly hurts you in the first place. And it could be things that are not from the present but are from the past. So, and that are in the past but not well treated, they are not well resolved, they are not well listening to. So these things that you need to look directly into the eyes, you need to face these shadows, you need to face your own darkness with your heart filled with compassion, so that you can look into your wounds and see them as a portal, experience them as a portal, and learn from them. So once you are able and you expand your capacity to do this with your heart open, you will see that the darkness and the shadow are not an endless path. So what I mean was, they are not a dead end. Darkness is just a first layer. And once you trespass that portal, once you go through it, you will discover a colorful, juicy, sweet place. This place is where your creativity lives. This place is where you get undressed. This place is where you get naked. This place is where you found your truthful expression of who you truly are. And in this space, you are what you are. You are what the deepest desires of your heart and the deepest insights from your intuition can build. This is the place where all the possibilities live. These possibilities are deeply connected with who you are. So there is a direction that you already know that you will follow. Because in this ocean of possibilities, there is a path and a direction that is unique to you and that you know how to reach. So, what I mean by that is that your deepest desires, the deepest desires of your heart, are not some kind of goal. They are like a frequency that you attune to. They are a way of living. They are a way of speaking, a way of love, a way of see the world, a way of learn, a way of connect with other people. And this is a way that it's unique for each one of us. And when you reach this state of being connected with your own creation force, with your own life and creation energy, then you know what is truth and certain and right for you. But for this to happen, you need to let go of your old knowings. You need to let go of the ways of your mind, the ways of the rational. You need to attune to your wildest being. So I invite you to close your eyes, put your hands in your core, and attune to the frequency, to the image of your wild woman. This being that knows the way, this being that brings you an important message. So that is a question that you want to make. Just question and receive the answer. So getting naked like this, it's hard for our ego, because ego wants to protect us. Ego is not a mean thing, a bad thing. It's just your inner child that wants to protect you. But you're not a child anymore. You are a grown-up woman. and you are capable of calm down your ego, give it what it needs in a healthy way, in a way that it's aligned with the desires of your heart. So stop doubting yourself and start asking yourself better questions. That is not in doubt that lies the answer, but in making yourself better questions. So this energy that brings the new into your life will also bring the new into the world. So if you're here, I deeply believe that you also believe that you can change your life, transform your life, and that this transformation will transform the world. So this is your path to evolution, and evolution is your path to contribute to the world evolution, to the collective evolution. But first, your individual one. So this force, this energy that I'm talking about that brings the new, it has some characteristics. In its core, it is a feminine energy that brings the new. It's not like the mother energy, but more like the lover. It's the energy of Aphrodite, the Greek goddess. It's this dynamic creation force that can destroy in one side, like destroy old things, old patterns, and build new ones, bring the new. This is a force that brings passion and also a deep sense of presence into our lives. And this is the energy that is more lacking right now in this moment that we are living in this world. And it is refreshing. It is refreshing. And we desire deep down, and we need to bring this energy back into our lives so it can be brought back into the world. So I will end this channeling with one last poem that is called Aphrodite Reborn. And it goes like this. Opening me feels like a striptease. Trust to opening myself up to receive more love, more abundance, and more and better pleasure. That's what I deserve to experience. What are the resources that are available for you right now? Right now, right in front of you. And just trust it. Surrender to that. Take that. Receive that. You deserve it. Just trust your internal leadership your body to find the way of openness, to find the flow of life, the flow that brings the things that you desire the most, in the most easy and expanded way. To live in pleasure, to stop planning and to stop wanting to control, and just going back to the source, to live in pleasure, to just surrender. Releasing Aphrodite reborn again into this world. So I invite you to feel in your body how it is for you to surrender. It is to let the weight of your body, of the gravity, of the things that it's on your back, on your chest, to just surrender to that weight and go with it. Maybe just lay down on the floor, feel this weight and just surrender to that. Is that other thing something else? Is that opening yourself up? Is that getting your clothes off and getting naked? Is that feeling your body, your skin? Is that giving yourself pleasure? What is it for you to surrender? And this led us to pleasure and to daily pleasure, to everyday pleasure, because what I see is that in the world that we are living from not from pleasure but from performance and productivity instead of pleasure and creativity. And this force that I've been talking to you about, this Aphrodite force archetype, is what it transforms like the performance and productivity and pleasure in creativity. And obviously this is deeply connected to our body and to our sexuality. So if you still feel like a resistance, a contraction in opening yourself up for trust, for receive, that is probably going on a contraction in your body and in your sexuality. Sexuality, as I see it, is your relationship with your capacity to feel pleasure in your body. And pleasure doesn't need to be related to sex. So sexuality isn't always related to sex. It's related with the relationship with your own body, with your own pleasure. And your body was meant to feel pleasure. When we feel unpleasant feelings, it is our body warning us of something that it doesn't felt good. And sometimes this path of not feeling good, it is a way of expanding your nervous system to new situations and to new things that you need to jump to in order to expand yourself, to go in a certain direction and meet your desires. But what you really need to do is to find your everyday pleasure and taking action from that. And to feel this pleasure, it could be discomfortable too for you, because it could have guilt, it could have shame, it could have some kind of humiliation associated too. And so maybe you are associating pleasure with one of these things. Maybe you are associating pleasure with performance, with something that is quick and that needs to be done, and that you need to reach like some goal, for example. And pleasure, it's not that. Pleasure is not performance, it's not reaching something. Pleasure is just being present in this very moment, and just let yourself be led by that. Just let yourself be led by your body and by your desire at the moment. And you need to exercise that like you exercise a muscle when you go to the gym. It is the same thing. You need to, for you to come out of the productive state, which most of the time is inefficient. Like you are always constantly doing things, just doing, and you're not being effective, you're not being efficient, you're just wasting your precious time, so that your mind could be like, oh, I did this, I did that, and so I did my part, I did my for today. So you need to quit the to-do lists. You need to stop planning and start living, for you to be attuned to this energy of the archetype of Aphrodite and be present. And this is a powerful archetype, you know. But society, family, people are telling you from a young age that you should be ashamed of your pleasure, of your rest, of being totally relaxed, of giving yourself pleasure, of eating sweets, eating candies, of things that you feel like are pleasurable. And so you need to make peace with your pleasure. You need to rediscover your pleasure. You need to rediscover what you really love to do on a daily basis. You need to attune to the little things. You need to find pleasure and beauty in the little things, and also in the things that you still consider not beauty. You need to find beauty in death, because it is in death that transformation occurs. It is in that the alchemic force will act. And so I know that you know that your sexuality is deeply connected to your creativity and to your capacity to create your own life and your own way of being, your own way of living, and that you feel this deep desire of exploring this a little bit. And so if you are ready for it, you can join a one-on-one session with me, and we will play this area of your life, not work, but play on it. Find the playfulness for your daily life, and for you to feel alive and come alive with the things that need to be expressed, that are inside of you and need to be expressed in the world. And you can find the link in the description of this video. And so it is. Thank you so much for being here. Thank yourself for being here until the end and for looking for your intuition and for your authenticity and for ways to express it into the world. So I'll see you in the next episode. Sending you so much love.